What's up, everyone? This is the raw truth coming at you with another video. And in this video, for the past few videos, I've been talking about nigga shit, the fuckery in our community and shit, and the thugs and black women who love them and stuff like that. And one thing that I'm seeing that may be a problem, and well, not maybe, it is a problem, and I don't want this problem to become a severe epidemic. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about giving motherfuckers your shit. A lot of us have a habit of, when we see somebody, more likely someone close to us, like a family member or a friend and stuff like that. First of all, you have to understand that we have it in our hearts that if they're down and out, that we give to them. And we're constantly giving folks and stuff, and even when folks are lazy, we like sometimes give them some stuff, give them some shit. And I'm here to let everybody know that it's time out for that shit. Stop giving worthless motherfuckers your shit. Say no. Just say no. You know why? Because in our community, and this is happening with, well, we know it's happening with the vast majority of black women, but it's also happening to a lot of men, that they feel that they are self-entitled to your shit. You know, the motherfucker who always have to ask you for something every fucking day. Every fucking day, they gotta ask you for something. There's gonna come a time where y'all gonna get tired of it and just say no. And it's a good thing to say no. I'll explain. See, when folks ask you for shit all the fucking time, that's just sending a red flag to you. You know why? I mean, let's face it, they can't use the excuse, well, I'm just going through hard times. Everybody's going through hard times. Hey, the raw truth is going through hard times. You know what I'm saying? They can't use that excuse. But what I see is people just feel self-entitled to your shit. Every day they gotta ask you for something. And every single day, folks like, okay, I'll give you this, or I'll hook you up with this. But it's to the point that these motherfuckers are lazy. They don't want to do what you do, or what you did to get that shit in the first place. So they're going to wait till you get that shit, and then they're going to ask you for it, instead of being taught or learned how to get that shit. There's so many times where folks I'll give an example. Okay, I'm going to give an example. Say, for instance, there's a sale at a supermarket, and in that supermarket, the sale is cookies. You get two packs of Oreo cookies. Instead of $3.99 a pack, you buy one pack $3.99 and you get one free. Okay, now work with me. So after you spend time with your labor, you spend time going to that store, whether it's gas money to catch public transportation, bicycle, whatsoever. You're going to the fucking store, you got the Oreo cookies, now you come back. Now that motherfucker sit up there and ask you for some Oreo cookies. I could see once, I could see twice, but now each and every single time you go up and you get a product that's on sale or something like that, or you keep buying those Oreo cookies, that same motherfucker is asking you. Now you come to the point where you ask that dumbass, look, motherfucker, you can go to the store just like I went to the store, and you can get that too. And you say that once, you say that twice, you say it 3 times. That motherfucker didn't go to the store to get them Oreo cookies. Now it's time for you to cut his fucking ass off, or cut her fucking ass off. Why? Because they're not putting in the labor to get that shit, but they want your shit. They ain't putting in the labor. They ain't walking. They ain't catching no bus or anything like that to go get them Oreo cookies. But each time you have Oreo cookies, they asking for it. Cut the motherfuckers off. Leave them alone. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because what's built up in their minds is self-entitlement. And they feel that each and every single time that you have something, that it's always going to be a yes. So what does it... We have to understand that promotes laziness in people. You know, we want to make an impact in our community. We have to understand that we can't sit up there and promote the things that, or the things that we don't like in our community. I went over that in my videos, several videos, and I went over the Baltimore protest, Negro outrage, hypocrisy. And I also did one called We Protest and do the very same things that we protest about. You know what I'm saying? And what we as a nation is, we have allowed motherfuckers to be lazy. We have promoted that, because as long as we keep going to the store and they keep getting our cookies, they'll never, ever, ever jump up and go to the store. They'll never, ever, ever, ever spend money to go get that. And think about it. You're spending money, but they eating your shit, something that they didn't pay for, which they could. So you have to understand, we can't promote those behaviors. It's time for everybody to be strict about it. To be strict about giving who they give to. I don't give a damn if it's your family members. As a matter of fact, when you look at it, the number one people that hurt children are who? Their parent, or a family member, or a family friend. It's always somebody close. So it's always somebody closer to you, or who is trying to get closer to you, who feel more self-entitled to your shit than anyone else. So when we're going to get it through our fucking mind that just because we may be cool with somebody, if that person is cool with you, that person will learn, hey, where'd you get those cookies from? Can I have some cookies? Well, sure, here you go. Where you get it from? Oh, I got it from Rite Aid, or I got it from ShopRite, or I got it from Save-A-Lot, or I got it from, Fresh Grocer. These are good. How much they cost? Oh, you buy one cookie for $3.99 and you get the other for free. Oh, thank you very much. I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow and I'm gonna get some. Now, when they make an effort and go to the store and you see them taking care of business, now when, let's say for instance, their paycheck, all kind of bills is due and stuff like that, and they can't afford cookies, you're going to remember that they went and got those cookies. You're going to remember that they spent labor and time to get some. So whenever they want cookies and they can't get it right then and there, and they asked you, then hey, yeah, no problem. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because you know that person put in the labor. You know that person got on the bus, got in the car, however he did, walked, took, rode a bike, he went or she went to get that shit. Motherfuckers who will not get the fuck off the couch and go get their own shit, but want your shit, fuck them. Straight up, fuck them. Do it once, do it twice, don't do it 3 times. Because if after the second time you ain't get off your ass and go get that shit, then you're telling me you don't want that shit. And how dare you call yourself trying to be close to me? Or how dare yourself be a family member or somebody who is close to me, think that I'm supposed to do for you all the time? And the funny part about it or I should say the sad part about it, but it's still funny to me, is that these motherfuckers got a nerve to get upset if you don't do for them. If you just stop and cut them off. You ever notice people like that? And the main people who do shit like that is motherfuckers who never even give to you. Who've never even invested in that. I mean, think about it. Think of a fucking bank for an example. You go to the bank, you give your money or whatsoever, deposit a paycheck, and so when you go back to the bank, you can withdraw money. You can't go to the bank, withdraw money when you don't have an account there. Now when I talk about that, and I understand folks can get loans at banks and shit like that, but think hypothetically, think logically. If you don't have an account there, you cannot withdraw money from the bank. And what's that money that you're putting in that bank? It's supposed to be what? An investment. You're going to invest in it, or you're going to save it, or whatsoever, but it's you investing in you. These people who feel self-entitled to your shit, how many of them motherfuckers invest in you to earn you giving them some cookies? How many of them actually looked out for you when you were down and out? Think about it. We've given a lot to a whole bunch of worthless, no good, scum of the earth motherfuckers. And the reason why a lot of us can't speak about it is because it's right there, smack at home. Or it's right there, smack in your circle. And you're trying, and we deceived ourselves thinking that we're trying to win that person over. We're trying to wake this person up. You don't want to wake the fuck up? Well, then shoot. What happens when you don't wake the fuck up at a job? You know, you get fired. What happens if you don't wake the fuck up to answer your fucking alarm so you can go to work? You'll get fired. It's kind of funny how folks can't be self-entitled at a job. If we want to start getting some power back, we need to expedite this in our community. How do you change somebody from being lazy? Stop doing for their fucking ass. And I'll bet you they get the fuck up. How do you help somebody start going to the stores and stuff like that and getting their shit? Stop being the one who provides for them every single time. Once in a while is good, maybe a couple times, but when it gets a habit, that person has already been lazy. We want to be part of the solution. We don't want to be part of the problem. And we giving too many niggas and niggettes shit that they didn't even earn from us. So let them get mad. Let them talk about you. Let them say all kind of shit. Because see, when they do that, it exposed in their heart how they really felt about you. It was just waiting to come out. When you act like adult to these children. That's who they are, children. Because if they was adult, you know, the saying goes, you can give a man the fish and feed him for the day. But if you teach a man to fish, you can feed him for a lifetime. Motherfuckers just want that fish for the day. That's why they ask you every fucking dime, every fucking day. They ask your ass to give them something because they're too dumb, stupid, lazy, ignorant to go and learn how to fish so they could do for themselves. And you know what's funny? A lot of people that I'm seeing are people who supposed to know better, guys in their 50s, always want folks to do for them, but they have not done. I have yet to see them do anything for anybody. So somebody tell me how that makes sense. Somebody tell me what the fuck is going on there. Now, I wanted to do this video because I know there's probably some folks who's like, man, I'm just so tired of giving to him, or I'm so tired of giving to her. But if I don't, then I'm going to feel bad. You know why you feel bad? Because you have given your power away to worthless people. See, when you give your power away to worthless people, then they dominate your emotions, and they stop you and prevent you from thinking logic. They stop you and prevent you from having your own mind, and they stop you, it prevents you from ever controlling either the conversation or controlling your giving. So who gives a fuck what anybody say? Who gives a fuck? Let them say what they want to say. Like I said, it was in their heart. And you got to question motherfuckers who's like that. Once they show you their heart, then you show them their heart, your heart, and just leave them the fuck alone. So never mind these motherfuckers. Fuck them. Now, I want to hear what everybody else has to say. Do you agree with this? Do you think that I'm wrong? Let me know. I feel that this is a hot topic because I don't like what's going on in our community. Because think about it, before I close out, for every no good motherfucker, scum of the earth, lazy ass, bitch ass nigga, or bitch ass nigget that we give to, we ignore the people who really need it. That's called checks and balances. You have to really discern who to give to and who not to give to. We want to give to people who really need it. We don't want to give to people who feel self-entitled. You know, I've seen people homeless. No, I've been homeless plenty of times. You know, not of my fault, losing jobs and stuff like that. Because I worked for temp agencies for a long time, and anybody know temp agencies, you know, once the project is over, then you're without a job. So, you know, I've been through that. You know, I've been through homelessness. And one thing about me is, there was time where I slept outside, did what I needed to do, and showed up to work. There's plenty of times where that happened, but I made an effort, and people seen me make an effort. They see me always on time. They see me bust my ass. They see me hard work. I saw, you know, I may do a show. Matter of fact, I am going to do a show. Does hard work or something like that really pay off? I don't know. The title will be there. You'll see. But folks see me and they begin to invest in me because they seen how I go to work, and regardless of the situation that the raw truth is in, whether he has no job and looking for a job, or has a job and he's out on the streets or whatsoever, he's always going to go to work. He's always going to provide for himself. So folks, invest in me. Now, I could be like other people who want to go find all the soup kitchens like crazy, who want to find anybody to give them money, who have signs sitting in the streets, but just don't want to go out there and find jobs. I refuse to be that person. See what I'm saying? So if somebody invest in me, at that time, if somebody invests in me, it's a good investment because I'm not lazy. sometimes we get thrown curveballs and shit like that, you know, and we may fall on our, you know, fall on our hard times, but it's what that person is doing. Laziness is the same thing as I don't give a fuck. And if you don't give a fuck, why the fuck should we give a fuck? You know? So there you have it. You know, let me know your message and your hate mail whatsoever. But let me know how you feel about it. And P.S. I'm waiting for advice of software that I can use to make better videos. I want several means and stuff like that. I need like a movie maker or something like that. I made a video and I see no response of that, but I see responses from videos that I made after that. So, you know, let me know something and I'll work with it. Till then, I'm the raw truth. Peace.